Welcome back to RX Muscle Spotlight. Today's guest is a return guest. We had him on last time. He was talking about the latest Terminator movie that he was Arnold's body double on. Since then, he's gotten the role of the Iron Sheik on Young Rock TV show. They're in their second season now, and he's just landed a new movie, Johnny and Clyde. So we got him here to talk about that. Brett Azar, welcome back.
Thanks for having me, Dave. It's a pleasure to be here, man.
I'm living kind of vicariously through you. I got to be honest with you, because I've been following on Facebook and Instagram and all the great successes you've had. And when you first came here, you kind of had like the one resume big thing. You were Arnold's body double, but
Right.
You really weren't doing any talking. And now you landed that role on Young Rock. How the heck did you get that role? Talk to me about that.
That hadn't happened so miraculously because it was 2 years ago when COVID got really bad in the U.S. and it was just starting out. It was summer. I was locked. I was in quarantine at my house with my fiance, Linda. And I thought, acting is done. We're not going to do anything for the rest of the year. So I put a gym in my backyard and just kept my sanity that way. And randomly, I was like, you know what? I want to shave my head. I've never shaved my head before. I want to see what that looks like. So we shaved it, picked it.
Yeah.
My fiance goes, yeah, you're going to grow your hair back now. I'm like, yeah, I agree. This is not a good look.
Yeah.
And then 3 days later, I got the call to audition for Young Rock.
Who got you that? Was that who got you the part? Like, who are you working for?
Oh, I'm with BMG Talent.
Okay.
That's my agency that I'm with. So they got me. The Chicago office called me.
Oh, really?
And then we got this audition for you. I was like, all right. So I do the audition. I pop on and.
So where do you do? See, now the auditions are actually on like FaceTime, right?
Yeah.
That's great. I used to have to get on the Long Island Railroad, go into Manhattan like 3-4 times a week to do those. And the auditions brutal, for like 3 seconds. You know how fast it is.
I did the same thing. I probably showed up to auditions with you back for commercials.
I bet you probably did. You were younger though than maybe, that's for sure.
Yeah, I remember when you did that. What was it? The commercial you did?
I did CarQuest Auto Parts. I did that was a big one.
Yeah.
The XM satellite radio with Howard Stern's wife. I did that.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then it's just it was.
You know the deal. So now you just get on the computer basically, and you do the audition.
Right. So I pop on, and immediately the casting director and producers were on there. They were like, "Oh, your head shaved already?" I was like, "Yeah, my head shaved already."
Did you know what part you were going for?
No, I had no idea what was going on. So it was
divine
just,
providence. That was
bingo, big time. And then they just wanted to see my look at first, and I was staying in shape because I had nothing else to do but work out. And they were like, "Okay, can you? Here's the lines. Can you do it with Arabic accent?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And they were very secretive.
So you never even rehearsed that then?
It was. They gave me a day.
Okay. So you knew. Okay.
So yeah, and then I got back, and then they finally told me what was going on, and I was like, "Okay."
So what did you do? What did you do for the audition? Tell me. What did you say to them? Like, what was the line?
They had lines from the script, but it didn't say what. Like the character's name was a different name.
Okay, gotcha.
And but yeah, it was like one of the lines was about like. You jabronis never close box of donuts. Now there's flies everywhere. It was something so random.
That's great.
But, there's a fly on this Danish. Achtung! Like it was.
They wanted to see if you could do the accent. I got you.
Yeah. But then they told me what was going on, and for the next one, I had to nail in order to get the job.
Mm-hmm.
So I did research on the Sheik, and I watched all the YouTube I could. And so I came back all like thinking it was like energized Sheik, like I break your back and I make you humble.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, we want it like Sheik at home. I was like, okay, Papa, come here, come sit down and talk to Sheiki. Open your mouth, close your mouth, open your ears, and let me talk to you. And they were like, yes, that's it, that's the voice we want. And then when I booked it, I booked it in July, and I had until September to grow the mustache.
Oh, okay.
And so I did that, and I am Arabic. I'm half Lebanese.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's interesting.
It helped.
So you really
And
fit
then,
the bill. Now, when you get ready for doing this, where did it shoot? Where did they shoot
we
these?
shot in Australia.
You want to go to Australia for that? Wow.
Season 1, I was in Australia from September to about Thanksgiving, and then season 2, I was there until Valentine's Day.
Wow. Now,
Were
they on lockdown there during those times?
They first season they were wide open.
Okay.
You had to do the 2-week quarantine in a hotel, and then there was no mask or anything. It was open. And then season 2, Omicron started spreading like crazy, and we got locked down to a bubble. Pretty much 3/4 of the people working on the film on the project got COVID. I got COVID at one point.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
It lasted a day and a half.
Oh, that's not bad. Now, did you have access to a gym? Did they give you the ability to work out while you were there?
Oh yeah. You mean like in lockdown or
either? I mean, you're there you're there for a long period of time.
So the 2-week quarantine, I right away I put it in my contract that I was like, if I'm getting locked in a room for 2 weeks, there's going to be weights.
Yeah.
And so they gave me a spin bike, and I had a 300-pound set and a barbell.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
That's it. So I worked with that. I worked with what I could.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we had a gym membership to a gym that was across the street from the hotel.
That's great.
The entire time.
And did they take good care of you, like on the set? You fed well and stuff like that?
Oh, very well.
Yeah, they have craft services, right?
And the chefs appreciate guys like us who appreciate good food.
Right.
So they were happy to, make my 12 egg white omelet and an ounce salmon every day. And yeah, it was.
Now, when you go back for season 2, are you like, now everyone knows who you are? Are you like more of a quasi celebrity at this point, right?
Yeah, the first season cast kind of came in with like, we were rolling in kind of high.
Yeah,
meeting all the newbies and knowing the area already.
That's awesome.
But it's a blessing.
Now, have you gotten people contacting you since the first season aired?
In regards to what?
For other opportunities, obviously.
Well, yeah, I get autograph signing events where they want me to come out and do at conventions and stuff. Especially with the Terminator connection.
Right.
Some people want me there for a sci-fi thing. The role definitely helped my career as far as having, some clout to it. But I'll get invited to like an independent wrestling show.
That's funny.
Sometime.
That's funny.
And do like a celebrity guest appearance on that, and they'd have like their bad guys, their heels, call me out from the audience and be like, "Oh, so we hear this actor is here, and he thinks he's a wrestler." And it's like, I'll get in the ring and I'll do something stupid to him, and then
What about? I mean, I'm sure your agent getting more people like contacting him, or is he able to maybe get you other jobs now, acting because of you have a resume now?
It's I'm a full-time actor now. It's been a true blessing. This role opened. I mean, Terminator opened the door.
Yeah,
completely. And this role was really solidifying for my career.
So I'm assuming you're getting like SAG, like health insurance and all that stuff. They have very good benefits, right?
The whole family's covered now.
They even have, people don't realize this, for SAG, which is Screen Actors Guild, you can get cosmetic surgery on those benefits too, right?
And you can get mental therapy and dental, and they got it all, man.
Yeah, there's
legit health care on the SAG union.
It's good stuff. Now, when you first do the first season, I'm assuming you probably get like SAG straight wages, whatever the standard pay is for that, right? By season 2 now, do you get a raise, or are you still kind of going on the same wages?
You get raises.
Oh, that's all right. That's good.
When you get #1 comedy for Tuesday nights, and when you win best comedy with the Hollywood Critics Association, they don't mind paying a little more for
that's great. That's awesome. And are we looking at a season 3, you think?
I'm looking at season 3.
Okay, that's good.
I know that season 2 is going to kill it.
Right.
It's going to be versus season 1. They're bringing back a lot more wrestling.
Oh, good. I can't wait. I haven't watched season 2 yet. I got to watch it. Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of nostalgia in season 2, which what the fans wanted more of.
Right.
So I think it's going to be a great hit.
Now, I see on your Facebook. That's why I kind of contacted you. You landed a movie role. Johnny and Clyde. Tell us about that.
That was my homeboy, Tom DiNucci, writer and producer of the film. He called me up and he was like, "Hey, I got a role that I can only imagine you doing." I was like, "All right." He goes, "You're going to be with Megan Fox." I was like, "Oh,
that's good."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he's like, "And you're pretty much going to wear bondage the entire time." Oh, like you don't have to say anything, but you're going to be pretty much, walking around the whole week filming in nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my role.
How'd your wife feel about that role?
It's Terminator all over again, but you can actually see my face this time.
Exactly. That's awesome.
And working with Megan, she's awesome.
How old is she now? She's got to be my age, right? Like 50 something.
Cool. I don't know. She's 40, mid 30.
She's got to be late 40s. Come on.
I don't think she's late 40. I think she's upper 30s.
Find out what she is, Tyler. Look her up. Google her. I always want to make everyone older so I don't feel so old. That's what the problem is.
I don't think she's 40 yet.
I'll bet you she's 40.
But she's
35.
Cool.
Oh, 35. That tells you how connected I am to this Hollywood world.
I'm 35.
So you're same age. All right, so you're on the set now. Does when you work with Megan Fox, I'm assuming you guys talk, like, because you guys are in every scene together, right?
Yeah. She was super cool. And we did some sexually risque scenes.
Oh, you did?
We got close. But I don't want to give any spoilers away.
Okay. Now, when you do hold on. I'm going to give you a Howard Stern-like question now because I have to. That's the guy I look up to. When you're doing a romantic scene with the Megan Fox, I mean, do you is it very antiseptic or do you get aroused, like, for real? Because she's a hot girl, obviously.
It's out. Sexuality is out the door.
Really?
It's not. Yeah. Oh yeah. You are, especially with working with a high-profile person.
Right.
I mean, I got a good story. So there was a shower scene at one point.
Oh, really?
I'm in the shower with another girl, and Megan's watching.
Okay.
And the girl is topless.
Yeah.
And they had duct tape on me and her.
Right.
And we're at
duct tape covering your bottom.
Yeah, covering the bottom. But the girl who I'm showering with asks for the water to be really, really cold. She wants hard nipples.
Hard nipples. Okay. Yeah, of course.
And I was like, no.
You're going to get shrinkage. You're going to get shrinkage as a man. Yeah.
George Costanza, I was in the pool. But all the guys on set were like, yeah, cold water. Definitely cold water. So we're filming and the freaking water, the duct tape falls down. I turn around.
Oh, no.
I face Megan Fox and I'm like, I was in the pool. Covered up immediately. So yeah, things got close pretty quick. But after that, I mean, yeah, they called me the compensator.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I was like, you guys are assholes.
Yeah. And you can't really get back at like a big star like that. What are you going to do? You're not going to be the dick that.
No, I brought her a box of cookies for her kids.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
And then she yelled at me for that because the kids went crazy on sugar, and she's like, "Next time you bring cookies, you're babysitting."
Isn't that weird that you're having like these conversations with like mega like celebrities? Now.
Unreal. Right? I never thought that my life would be this way. Yeah. I mean, I only dreamt it that I could ever, especially even with Young Rock, like going to these autograph signings.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's at wrestling conventions, and so now I'm sitting next to. Just the other week, Rikishi, last year, Kevin Nash, Mark Henry.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to these guys, and they're just they bring me into their world, and it's like
they're really nice. The wrestlers are great because I'm friends with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon and all those, and they're super nice people. They're really down to earth, and they really welcome people. They're not like these like snobby like type people, at all.
Not at all, and it's just surreal to me because I'm like, I remember when I was with Kevin Nash. I'm thinking like Super Shredder when I was a kid watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he's like, "Yo, so here's my diet. What can I fix?"
Oh, he's like that. I interviewed him for my show. He was asking me about diet. Yeah,
I was like, here I am, total fanboy, but now I'm like having this real like friendship conversation with a guy that I idolize, and I was like,
Nash is a great guy. Great guy. Now, let me ask you this question. If you had it, now that you're in the Hollywood, you got your foot in the door there, what would be like a dream job for you to get? What's the next, goal in terms of getting a role that you're looking for at this point?
A career like Batista.
Yeah.
Nail a Marvel recurring character.
That would be awesome. Yeah. He really.
And then also have that like a lead role comedy situation where you're the big guy or.
So you like comedy or you like drama better? Which one?
Oh, I like it all.
Okay.
Any work is good work for me. But yeah, I would. I mean, The Rock's career is what everyone wants to achieve.
Of course.
And working with him, he's everything you want him to be. Like the guy that you idolize, you hope he is.
Yeah.
He is that. The only thing that pisses me off about him is he's bigger than me.
He's a tall
being on TV and everything. Like, yeah, they make him look bigger. No, he's 6'5". His arms are fucking pythons.
You know what the funny thing is about Hollywood too? It's like getting in. When I wanted to get into bodybuilding, I thought I needed to be a pro because I thought I needed to Mr. Olympia to make a living. But really, my goal was to make a living in the bodybuilding world. Same thing with acting. Once you get in the door, you don't have to be Denzel Washington or The Rock. As long as if you're going to make a good living as an actor, you're going to be thrilled out of your mind, and you've made it to that point where you could actually support yourself and probably nicely at this point, and you're going to keep getting more roles because obviously once you do a few things, if people like you and you're on the set and you work well with the directors, they're going to all recommend that, hey, this guy's a good worker. So now that pretty much you can make a living from this. That's got to be like a huge, like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm here type of moment.
It is a blessing, and I'm truly grateful because now I'm engaged to my fiance. We bought a house together.
Congratulations.
Her 2 kids and her pets and my pig.
Oh wow, you got a pig?
I got a pet pig.
How big is it now?
He's I want to say like a good 60 pounds.
Nice. My wife wants to get a couple pigs because we got a big piece of property, and I'm like, I don't know about pigs.
They don't stay small.
No, I told her that. I said, there's no such thing as a small pig. I told her.
Yeah,
I warned her.
They don't stay small. Yeah. I left. He used to sit on my shoulder.
Right.
And then when I left for Australia, I came back 5 months later. Now he's.
He's big.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's a monster.
Well, congratulations. Now, does your wife get jealous when you do these scenes with these, or your fiance get jealous when you do scenes?
There's a little bit of that. Yeah. The only way you can do that is to be. What I've learned is I need to be completely honest with her as soon as I find out about anything about it and tell her immediately.
Right.
Because if I film something like that and then I say like, or we're watching it and she's like, you didn't tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, it's the communication.
That's right. Honesty is the best policy. Well, yeah. Brett, I can't be happier for you. I'm glad that you gave me this update because I wanted to get all this behind the scenes stories. And I know our community loves to see a bodybuilder quote make it. What do you think of that? You ever watch that show? I just started watching it. Someone recommended it to me. Reacher.
Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah, that guy's a monster, right?
Yeah, big. He was and I auditioned for that too. I got a call back.
Oh, you did? Really? That would have been a good part for you too.
Yeah.
I like his physique and his persona, but he's not the best actor. I think you probably would have been better at that.
I like him only because he's the voice of Raphael in the Ninja Turtles movies with Megan Fox.
I didn't even know that. That's funny.
Yeah.
But
yeah. No, I'm a fan of him. I enjoy that show. He is big though. And that's what I love because, you get guys that weren't that big and now they're getting bigger and they're still acceptable to the acting world.
You could see him compared. Yeah, you see him compared to the girl in the show. He's enormous. I mean, compared to her. I mean, that you don't see that in Hollywood very much. A lot of times they tell guys they're too big and you got to lose weight because of that.
Right. So, but then you see the success of The Rock and Batista and John Cena, and you're like, okay, like I'm not stopping anything. I'm training as hard as I can.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
that's what I want to be.
You can't abandon who you are because as soon as you do, it's like you're not the same person anymore. So
right.
Well, keep us updated. Hopefully, you're not going to be too big of a star to come on the show when you really make it. And
Never. I love you guys.
I'll hold you to that. I'll send you this little clip if you decide that you are.
Awesome.
Brett, good luck in the future. Keep me updated.
Dave, thanks so much.
All right, that's going to take us, guys, to the end of another episode of RX Muscle Spotlight. I'm Dave Palumbo with Brett Azar. We'll see you next time.